now let's graph another hyperbola. And again, we have a hyperbola with center at the origin at 0, 0, because we just have x squared and y squared. No number subtracting or adding to the x or to the y. So that is the center right there. And now we have x squared over 3 squared. This 3 will determine the length of the transverse axis. So we're going to go over 3 units to the right, and 3 units to the left. And why did we go left and right? Because that's underneath the x. Now we're going to go 4 units up and down, because the 4 is underneath the y. So 1, 2, 3, 4 from the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now we're going to draw a rectangle that will allow us to graph the asymptotes for the hyperbola. Okay, so that's an interesting slope. So that's actually just 4 over 3. Somewhere over here. I'm gonna take a couple steps to draw this one, just because I want to see a good job done here, so that you know exactly what's going on. Great. There we go. So these are the asymptotes, and they're gonna let us graph the lines a little bit more precisely. And now again, we have the x squared being positive. So if the x squared is positive, that means that the vertices are going to be here and here. If it was the other way around, if we had y squared being positive and the x being negative, then we would go up and down here for the vertices. So hyperbolas are going to go this way and that way. That wasn't too bad. What about on the other side? Here, there. There we go. So the blue lines, of course, represent the hyperbola, and these are the vertices. Now again, this over here represents the transverse axis. So it's the transverse axis is always basically determined by the vertices. So it's just the length that goes from one vertex to the other. And the conjugate axis would be this one, from here to over there, with no vertices. That's it.